Thank you. Yes. Let's do it. Today is Dr. King Day. It's a day on, not a day off, which is what my boss told me. I had to go in. That racist. It's a special day for Atlanta, though. This is the one day a year the entire country looks to our city for moral leadership. As opposed to the rest of the year when all we give them is a Coke and a smile. Still, we have that one day. Dr. King would have turned 80 this past week. And you know what else turned 80 this year? The Majestic Diner. It's true. Both were born in 1929. It's amazing, you know, during the lunch counter sit-ins of the 50s and 60s, the Majestic Diner was spared. They didn't protest there. Because as John Lewis himself put it, hey, we wanted integration, not indigestion. The last time I ate at the Majestic Diner, my eggs started agitating outside my colon. Ooh, I had to hose them off. Bull Connor's dogs wouldn't bite those eggs. Anyway, so my birthday is next week. It's kind of hard having a birthday in January. You always get screwed on the presents, especially because it's so close to Dr. King's birthday, right? That throws everybody off for some reason. Every year someone gets me a dream journal. That's what I get for my birthday. Every year a dream journal, which would be great if I remembered my dreams, but I don't. I'm one of those people, I wake up in the morning and I just forget my dreams completely. I don't even remember my wet dreams. And those are usually pretty vivid, right? But I don't remember. I just wake up and say, oh, wow, I guess I had a pretty hot dream. Hope it wasn't gay. Once again this year, the King Center put on display the rarely seen second letter from a Birmingham jail. You all know the original letter from a Birmingham jail in which Dr. King outlined the moral basis for nonviolent civil disobedience, right? Well, the second letter from a Birmingham jail just says, Dear Coretta, send smokes. Almost. I was glad to see that at the Star Bar. That's one message that still rings true. The older I get, the more I admire Dr. King. You know, he practiced organized nonviolence. That's hard. I mean, not so much the nonviolent part, because I've always pretty much been a pussy. But the organized, that's what's hard. I mean, do you ever try to get all your pussy friends together for a movie? Someone's always missing their inhaler, or they want to get home for Battlestar Galactica. It's hard to get that shit together. Atlanta's own Reverend Joseph E. Lowry is going to preach the benediction tomorrow at the inauguration. Proud day for Atlanta and Reverend Lowry. Of course, to me, he'll always still be known as Reverend Ashby Street. Little West Side joke there. Today is President Bush's last day in office. It seems like only yesterday I was calling him the only Texas retard they haven't executed. Time just flies. But actually, I wish President Bush well. I do, now that he's out of office. I hope he lives another 50 years. That way he'll know that history has judged him a piece of shit.